Gently moving from the head down to the toes, taking a few breaths. And then noticing the feet. I noticed that I didn't take my socks off again. Bring your feet down onto the floor. Feeling the feet root down. Letting yourself focus on an object or close your eyes. Finding that center of balance. Maybe swaying a little bit side to side and front to back. Just take a moment coming into stillness. Noticing what's going on in the body, in the mind. And where the breath is moving, how it's moving this morning. Then we'll take 3 deep breaths in and let the air out. 2 more times. Deep inhale and long, slow exhale. And 1 more time. Gently blinking the eyes open. Let the arms gently come out to the side, stopping anywhere you'd like, and exhaling back down. Bringing the movement to align with the breath, inhaling as you reach up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhale back down. And 1 more time. And then soften the knees, bending them a little bit more than you would if you're just standing. And we're going to take the knees around in a circle. So just taking those knees around gently in a circle, front, back, and side to side. And once you get this going, then bring your attention down to the feet. Just notice you can feel the outer edge, the heel, the other side of the foot, and then the ball of the foot. Transferring the weight. And then pause in the center, take a breath in and blow it out. And again, we're going to do the circles with the knees, but this time the other direction. So trying to keep the hips and the upper body still. Just making this movement. At first paying attention to the knees. And then bringing the attention down to the feet. And feeling the weight shifting around in a circle. And then again, pause. Take a nice breath in. And blow it out. Then again, we're going to bend the knees just slightly. This time we'll bring the attention up to the hips. So this time it's the hips that are going around in the circle. But of course, still the knees and the feet are moving. But just notice how the feel of the movement changes when you bring your attention to different places. So just bring the hips around in a circle. And then pause in the center for breath. And then take the hips around this in a circle the other direction. Like we're practicing for a hula hoop competition. And then once the hips get moving, pay attention to the knees, see what's going on there. And then down to the feet. And then come back to center. Back to your mountain pose. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Bring the attention to the feet, drawing hips over ankles, shoulders over the hips, and ears back over the shoulders. Drawing the chin back a little bit, feeling nice and tall. We're going to draw one arm up towards the sky as far as you'd like. Feel that length and come up on the ball of the foot. If it feels better in your body, you can bring the foot out a little bit and lower the heel down. So we'll reach and lower. Reach and lower. Feeling the connection through the middle of the body. And then come back to mountain pose. Reaching up on the other side. Coming up on the ball of the other foot. Reaching and exhale down. Inhaling, reach. Exhale down. And back to your mountain pose. If you took your feet apart, bring them back towards each other to your natural stance. We'll inhale up with both arms. Feel nice and tall. Draw the elbows down and back, lift through the chin. And then exhale, bring the hands together in front of you. Bring chin to chest. Inhale, open lift. Exhale, closing, chin to chest. One more time, open nice and wide. Exhale, draw the arms together. And pause here. And sink down into your chair pose. Take 3 long, slow breaths. And then we'll inhale back up. Feel nice and tall. Turn the pinkies towards the back of the room. Open through the chest. Lift through the chin. And then exhaling down, not all the way into chair pose, just little ways so that you can squeeze the arms towards each other. Feel those shoulder blades really reaching towards each other. Inhale, reaching up. Spiral the fingers back, open through the chest. Exhale, sink down into the chair. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, reaching back up. And exhale down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale back up. This time, drawing the elbows down. Bring the chin to chest, elbows together. Inhale, look up, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. And sink back down into your chair pose. Take 3 long, slow breaths in your chair pose. And then on your next inhale, rise back up. Exhale back to your mountain pose. Inhale, reach up with one arm, coming into a side stretch. Maybe you look up towards your elbow or down towards the floor. And then inhale back to the other side. To center. And then inhale up. Again, maybe looking up towards the elbow. And breathe. Exhale back to mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up. Spiral the pinkies back, open through the chest, lift through the chin. Exhale, sinking down into the chair pose, squeeze through the shoulders. Inhale, reach back up. This time, exhale to goal post, lift through the chin, open through the chest. Exhale, arms together, chin to chest. One more nice, long, slow breath. Sinking into your chair. We'll add on here a twist. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist the other way. Inhale back to center. Take a breath. Push into the feet, engage the core, and rise back up. Back to mountain pose. Inhale, one arm up, side stretch. Maybe this time you look at the floor. Back to center. Inhale, other arm up. Feel this stretch between the shoulder and the hip. Feet are still pushing down. Maybe looking at the floor. Back to mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up. Spiral pinkies back. Open up through the front of the body. Maybe lift the chin and breathe. Exhale, sink down into chair. Squeeze the arms towards each other. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, draw elbows down, chin up. Few breaths. Exhale, arms together, chin to chest. Sink into chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Back to center. Take a nice inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Adding on a forward fold. So taking the fold where you want, maybe hands to thighs, keeping the 90 degrees at the waist, or reaching down towards your props or the floor. And pausing in stillness or taking any little movements, maybe bending and straightening knees, letting the hips move a little bit. One more nice, long, slow breath. And engage the core, push into the feet, and slowly come back up. Take a nice breath in, and a slow breath out. Inhale, reach up with one arm. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, up on the other side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reaching up with both arms. Spiral pinkies back. We'll look up. Open through the heart center. Breathe. Exhale, sinking down. Squeeze through the shoulders. Nice long neck. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, draw elbows down. Open through the chest. Lift through the chin and breathe. Exhale, draw the arms together, chin to chest. Lift the head, sink to chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Three long, slow breath. Bend into the knees, engage the core, and slowly come back up. Take your breath in, and a nice slow breath out. Extend the arms out. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Bring one hand over to the shoulder. Draw the other fingers down. Bring the chin down to the chest and let your chin roll towards the fingers on your shoulder and then towards the other side, the fingers pointing down to the floor. And then switch your arms and let the chin roll over to the other side and roll the other way. And then move with your breath and see how it feels. Maybe there's a spot you want to hang out and breathe into for a couple breaths. Or maybe you want to just keep moving slowly back and forth. And like we do the flossing of the spine, this is flossing the ligaments through the neck and the shoulders just to get things loosening up and moving. And one more time. Bring the chin back to the chest, let the arms come down, and soften into your ragdoll shape. Let the bones feel heavy, the muscles relax. Breathe into the back. Long, slow breaths. Gently begin to stand back up into your mountain pose. From here, we're going to shift our weight over to the right foot and step back with the left foot, coming into your warrior. And we'll inhale the arms up. Stay here. We're beginning to straighten out the front leg and lower the arms down. And then bend into the knee, lift the arms up. Move with your breath. Inhaling, reaching. And exhaling, lowering down, straightening the leg. And pause. Bring the arms down to your thigh. Come forward slightly so you can feel a nice stretch through the back of the body. And you stay here, maybe come lower down towards the floor. And breathe. On an inhale, push into the floor, draw the belly in, slowly rise back up, and step the feet together. Take a breath in, and let it out. Transfer the weight over to your left foot, and step back with your right. Getting into warrior one on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Nice. Find a place of center and balance. Nice, strong legs. Staying here. For exhale, arms down, straighten the leg. Inhale, reach up. Move with your breath. And the next time the arms come up, pause. Bring the arms down to the thigh. Again, moving forward slightly until you're feeling a line from your heel all the way up your back to the top of your head, where you feel steady and strong. And breathe. If you can draw the left hip back and the right hip forward a little bit, that might create a little bit more stretch through your legs. Make space through the hips. One more nice, long, slow breath. Engage the core, push into the feet, and slowly rise back up. Step the feet together. Take a breath in, and let it out. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sinking into your chair. Lengthen the arms if you wish. Exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. And slowly rise back up. Exhale, arms down. Put the weight into the right foot, step back with your left. Bring back into your warrior. Inhale, reach the arms up. Stay where you are. I'm going to just turn towards you. Exhale the arms out to the side. Bring your right arm down, the arm that matches the knee that's in front. Reach up with the other arm. You stay here, or maybe you come into a little bit more of a side stretch. Nice. Back to center. Bend at the elbows, open through the chest, lift through the chin. Exhale the arms down and step the feet together. Switch the weight over to your left foot as you step back with your right. Finding warrior 1 once again. Exhale the arms out. Bring the left hand down to the left thigh or hip. Reaching up with the right arm. Finding a side stretch. And breathe. Nice job. Back to center. And step the feet together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Extend the arms by the ears if you wish. And exhale, fold. Coming into your forward fold. And breathe. One more nice, long, slow breath. And slowly rise back up. Step the feet a little bit wider apart. And sinking down into your squat, your goddess pose. And inhale, rise back up. Arms come out to the sides, making the light fists and making little circles. Keep breathing. And then pause, go the other direction. And pause, lower the arms down, sink down into your squat. Keeping the hands on the thighs, we're going to lower one shoulder and back to center, and then lower the other. Feel free to stay right here, or maybe you begin to reach towards the floor on the opposite side. And then maybe you reach up a little higher. Feel free to take this in any direction you want. If we want to be able to move, we need to be able to move in all directions. So it's good to do things differently. And then pause, come back to center. And sink a little bit deeper into your squat. And breathe. Push into the feet, rise all the way back up. And exhale down. We'll move into warrior 2-foot pattern, turning your toes towards the end of the mat, bending into the knee. Slight angle to the back foot. Feeling nice and tall through the spine. Arms can come out or stay at the hips. Heads forward or looking over the front hand. And breathe. Each inhale feeling a little bit taller. Each exhale feeling stronger. Flip the front. Exhale, reverse your warrior. And again, here you can experiment with the head, turn it in different directions. Notice where the stretch feels best this morning. One more nice, long, slow breath. Back to warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the hips. And turn the feet to the other side. So warrior two on the other side. Finding the arms that you want. Taking your head in the direction that feels best. Keeping nice, tall spine. Inhaling, feel the length. Exhale, feeling strong. 2 more breaths. Turn the front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Again, give yourself permission to play around with where you're looking. One more slow breath. And come back to your warrior two. Nice job. Exhale, arms down. Turn the feet to the side of your mat. And you are reaching out. Exhale, sink down into your squat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms to the lower back or interlace them behind you. So you can open through the chest, lift through the chin, and breathe. Release the hands or keep them together and come into a forward fold. On an inhale, reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the elbows down, lift through the chin. Reach back up. Exhale, hands to the hips or to the lower back, or interlace the opposite way, open through the chest. Bend the knees a little or a lot, come into a forward fold. And breathe. On the next inhale, begin that journey back up. And one more time, draw the elbows down, lift through the chin. Open through the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down behind you. Open up through the chest again. Release the hands or keep them where they are. Again, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale the hands down, bring the feet back together, shake out anything that needs shaking out. And then we're going to make our journey down towards the floor. So making any adjustments that you need to your space. We'll start back in our mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sink down into your chair. 3 breaths. Exhale, forward fold. Then begin to move into a down dog, table, or make your way into child's pose. Stay in stillness or make little movements. if you're in down dog, begin to come down into table. And then everyone take a moment in child. Notice what parts of you are touching the earth. Feeling grounded and strong. Allowing yourself to soften and relax. Two more slow breaths. And then we'll come to hands and knees. As you come into hands and knees, we'll begin first with a few cat and cows or the flossing the spine, whichever you like best. Make a little movement through the hips, through the shoulders, through the neck. And then pause. Bring your right knee towards the center a little bit and lift your left leg out behind you. Push through the heel, feel long from the top of the head, the heel. If this is going well, lift the opposite arm. So left legs up, right arms out, and breathe. And then exhale, lower everything back down. Bring the left knee towards the center and lift the right leg out behind you. Push through the heel. Looking down at your mat, the top of your head is trying to reach towards the wall in front of you. Engage the core and take the left arm up and breathe. Exhale, bring everything back down. Do any shimming, shaking you want, wiggling. And then we'll do it again. So right knee comes towards the center of the mat. Lift the left foot behind you, push through the heel, long through the head and the neck. Lift the right arm up and breathe. Exhale, lower everything back down. And we'll switch to the other side. Right foot reaches towards the wall behind you. Head reaches towards the wall in front of you. And then engage the core, get the balance going. Maybe lift the left hand. Nice job. And exhale, bring everything back down. Make your choice. You could do cat-cow, you could do flossing the spine, or you could take a moment in child's pose and breathe. Two more nice, long, slow breaths. And slowly come back up. Bring your right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread it underneath. You reach towards the opposite wall and look. And then inhale, reach back up. And thread it back through and look towards your hand. One more time, reaching up. And bring it underneath you, reach towards the wall. And then bring the hand down to the floor. Take a breath. And then we'll work on the other side. Lift the left arm up and bring it underneath you. Reach towards the wall. Look at your hand. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, back through. One more time, bring the arm up. And exhale it underneath you. Reach. And bring the arms down. Bring yourself down onto your forearms. You can stay here or bring in a little of the diving dolphin, diving back and forth. From here, we're going to be making our way to a seated position. So if you want, you could grab a cushion to sit on or a folded blanket. As you first come to seated, sit in a way that's comfortable for you. Maybe having the knees bent and the feet on the floor. Just practice a little bit of seated cat-cow. So nice long spine. And then let the tailbone roll underneath you, the head come down, making that C shape. And then inhale, straightening up and curving the other way. Do this a few times. And then come to a nice towel back. And we'll place our hands underneath our thighs. Allow your feet to slide forward. And then bring them back up. Now this time, try to connect your chest to your thighs. And as your thighs go down towards the floor, you follow along as far as you can. And then pause. Of course, you can always keep a bend in your knees. You could put folded towels or blankets underneath your knees if your hamstrings are really tight. The goal here is you want to be feeling a stretch through the back of the legs. 3 more breaths. Put your hands on the floor, push into your hands, and slowly come back up. Draw one foot in towards the other thigh. You can keep this other leg, you could put it out at an angle or straight in front of you or anywhere in between. Inhale, reaching up. Find length. And then we'll bring the arms in front. We're going to start by going forward. So forward and back. Feel the movement in the hips. And then bring the hands down and pause. Keep a nice, long, straight spine. Looking out the floor so the back of the neck stays straight and long. And breathe. And then come back up. And then if your leg's at a little bit of an angle, come over your leg and pause there. And breathe. And then come back up. And then we're going to twist the other way. So we're twisting towards the bent knee. Inhale, feel yourself lengthen nice and tall. Exhaling, softening. And come back to center. Place the hand of your straight leg on the floor, and we'll come into a side stretch. Be mindful that this top shoulder is lifting up and back, creating the opening through the rib cage. And turn the head any way that feels nice. And breathe. Inhale back to center. Unwind your bent leg, tap, massage, wiggle. And then bring the other leg over. And we'll start again. Nice tall spine. Moving in the forward direction. And then bring the arms down. If you have pillows and bolsters, you could be on top of those. You could also put something underneath your bent knee so that it's supported. Inhale, feeling the whole body expand. Exhale, softening. One more long, slow breath. Inhale, rise up. And turn towards your leg. And come into a stretch over the extended leg. Feeling the breath expand the ribs, fill the lungs. And then slowly exhale. Push into your hands, slowly rise back up. Pause for a breath. And then we'll twist towards the bent knee. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, twist. Few more slow breaths. Gently come back to center. We'll place the hand of the straight leg on the mat, reaching up with the other arm, side stretch. Long, slow breaths. And back to center. Unwind the legs. Do any tapping or massaging and wiggling you'd like. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, coming into the butterfly pose. Sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, feel the spine lengthening. You exhale, soften, but still keep a tall spine. Let the knees come up and add a little bit of resistance as they lower back down. Release, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up and exhale down. This time we'll move it into a forward fold. Coming to the point where you're feeling some stretch and some tug, some pull. Through the groin, through the outer hips, outer thighs. Remembering a nice tug pull is good. Knife-like sharp pain is bad. Allow yourself to soften and relax into this shape. On your next inhale, slowly rise back up. Put your hands on the outside of your knees and help them back up. Maybe this time leaning back. If you bring your arms back enough, you feel some weight into the elbows, and it's good to get some weight into our bones. Helps them to be inspired to grow and be stronger. One more nice, long, slow breath. And we'll slowly make our way down onto the back. You might want to shake out your hands, your wrists. Let everything sink into the floor, feel nice and supported. Draw the right knee in and give it a hug. And then extend the right foot up towards the ceiling. Point and flex. Maybe draw some circles with the toes one way and then with the other way. And then bring the foot back to the floor. And draw the left knee in, give it a hug. Extend up towards the ceiling, point and flex. And then make circles. After you go one way, then go the other. And then bring the foot down to the floor. Now bring both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. If you want, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Give yourself a squeeze. And then lower everything back down to the floor. From here, we'll go into a bridge pose. So getting yourself set up, feel your feet nice and strong. Elbows and shoulders rooted down. As you feel ready, push into the feet and let the hips rise towards the sky. You could stay for time, or maybe you go up and down, kind of like doing the reverse cat-cow. We'll take 3 more slow breaths in bridge pose. And slowly come out of your bridge if you haven't already. And again, draw the knees in towards the chest. Rocking and rolling, stirring the knees around. And then from here, we'll come into a twist. You could keep the knees right where they are. Maybe you lift them up so that you're making 90 degrees angles with your torso and your thigh and the calves. Arms straight out. And we'll begin by not going all the way. So letting the knees go to the side. Keep the hips on the floor. So only go as far as you can to the side and keep the knees on the floor, making your core work. So draw the belly down towards the spine. Knees go to one side until you start to feel the hip come up. And then bring your knees back to center, over to the other side. Make the core work. A couple more times. And then bring your legs all the way over to the right. And maybe you'll notice the shoulder pops off the floor, space between the knees. You can always pad yourself with pillows and blankets. but it's okay to be floating too. And then settle into your twist. Enjoy the breath. Enjoy another long, slow breath. And slowly come out of this twist back onto your back. Maybe you hug your knees in. Maybe you let the feet come down to the floor. Pause and notice. Bring the knees back up so that you make the 90 degrees with the torso and the hips and the knees. And this time allow the knees to drop over to the other side. Take 3 more breaths. And slowly unwind. Come back to neutral. Pause on your back. Maybe hugging the knees in. Maybe stirring them around in circles. And then scan the body from the top of the head down to the toes. Notice if there's anything else you'd like to do. Any movements, any poses. Give yourself permission. And then when you're ready, move into your final relaxation pose. As you come into your final pose, let the bones feel heavy and the muscles soft and relaxed. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out through your mouth. Do it a couple times, allowing your body to completely relax. Make adjustments in the neck and the shoulders, the back and the hips, the legs and the feet. Allow the breath to go back to its natural rhythms. Give yourself a moment just to be. Allow yourself to stay just as you are for as long as you'd like, or slowly, and when you're ready, slowly begin waking yourself up, wiggling fingers and toes, stretching and yawning. If you choose to come to seated, do so slowly. Take a few more moments to notice how you feel, thinking back to the beginning of class, what's changed and what's stayed the same. Notice the air as it moves in and out of your right nostril. And then notice the air as it moves in and out of your left nostril. And then take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Make a small opening between the lips and let it all out. And then do it again. And one last time. Thank you for joining me this morning. May you be well. May you be loved. May you have peace. Namaste.